How's it going, guys? Cam Vitra here from OrthoWell Physical Therapy. Just talking to you today about strength and why we like to use resistance bands in our strength training. So I'll tell you briefly about what variable resistance is, why we like to use bands, and how they compare to free weight exercises using kettlebells or dumbbells. So I'll get started by explaining what variable resistance is. And it's basically the change in resistance as range of motion occurs. So using a rubber band, as we stretch the rubber, it gets harder for me to pull as tension increases throughout the band. And we can take advantage of that throughout a multitude of different exercises. For example, using a bicep curl, right? We have this range of motion here, and mechanical advantage changes as the angle of my elbow decreases, right? So when we're up top, it's easier from here to here, but it gets harder in this middle position. So when we're doing a dumbbell curl, right, it's usually harder down low. It gets the hardest at this point because we're most against gravity in this position. And then as our arm gets more in parallel with gravity, things get easier. And that's what I mean by the mechanical advantage. So usually when we're doing this becomes a sticking point right here. We get stuck here. So you'll see guys or whoever at the gym, when they're here, things start to compensate. Your back starts to use the muscles to compensate and get the motion. Or you use your shoulders, right? So when we're here, it's going to be the same weight as from here. So only the mechanical advantage changes. But when we use bands, we can take advantage of that variable resistance. So when we're at this extended position, the band is shorter versus when we're here, it's getting longer and it's getting harder as my mechanical advantage makes it easier. So it actually adapts throughout the motion and it keeps constant tension all the way through. So you can really isolate muscle groups this way. And that's a good way and a good reason why we like to use these, okay? So not only is this good for variable resistance, but it is so convenient and so versatile. It weighs nothing. You can carry it anywhere. And also, it does not rely on gravity. So you can do any exercises on any plane, any height, whatever you can use at home. Put it indoors, put it over doors, use the ground, use your feet. And it's such a wide variety of uses. It is irreplaceable. But this does not replace free weights, which are equally as important. And why we like to use them here is to best replicate real life scenarios, real life effort that we're trying to work towards being able to do. So we're trying to get strength to pick something off the ground. We're going to practice with actual weight, right? We're going to practice these motions and doing them correctly to get you better at doing them at home or at work or wherever it may be. So if you're going to be picking something up and putting it on the top shelf, we want to practice with real weight, okay? So that's the reason why we like to use a combination of free weights, which makes it more functional, and resistance bands, which takes advantage of variable resistance. And the versatility of this is a great little system that we have going on to get the most out of our strength training. And so you can do the best that you can do to get stronger, to get healthier, and so we can move you on to doing stuff at home and you'll be on your way. So if you have any questions, let us know. Give us a call or ask us. Check out the other blogs. You'll see different exercises that we use these combinations to the best of our abilities and the best of your abilities. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.